Hey folks, what's up? Hello, thank you for watching. Today's video is another book recommendation. This will be my second one. If you remember, I did a video on Pachinko by Min Chin Lee 2 months ago. I highly recommend this book if you are into Korean culture or historical fictions. I really enjoy this book, Pachinko. So this time I thought I'd just throw in my 2 cents on these books I finished reading in October. I'm not going too in-depth in terms of the synopsis of each book, and I try not to put any spoilers just to encourage or inspire you into reading. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start from Eleanor, Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. So this book is a work of fiction published in 2017. It's a story of Eleanor who moves through childhood trauma. She's odd in many ways and socially awkward. There's a lot of humor here, and it is hilarious at the expense of Eleanor. This story reminds me of not to be judgmental and also be supportive, empathetic, and compassionate towards other people. Just be kind because you don't know what this person is going through or went through. You'll find this book very entertaining, enjoyable, at the same time learn from other people's perspective and realize everyone is different. Apparently, this novel is soon to be a major motion picture produced by Reese Witherspoon. I believe she's also playing the role of Eleanor in this movie. If that's the case, I'd definitely see it because I love Reese. Eleanor is funny, Reese is funny. That would be perfect. Next is Educated by Tara Westover. It's a memoir of nonfiction published in 2018. It is a remarkable story of family loyalty, self-discovery, and self-invention. It emphasizes the importance of education. Tara was born and raised on a remote mountain in Idaho. Her parents were Mormon survivalists and believed that doomsday was coming. She and her 6 siblings worked at their father's junkyard from a young age and never received any proper schooling until she was 17, the first time she set foot in a classroom. She had to teach herself and pursued learning, was admitted to Brigham Young University, where she studied history and eventually earned her doctorate from Cambridge University. Some famous and highly intellectual people recommend this novel, such as Oprah and Bill Gates, so why wouldn't you read this book? Last, but certainly not the least, is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. It's a historical fiction published in 2005. It was adapted into a film of the same name in 2013. Set in Germany during the World War II, it's a story of a 13-year-old German girl named Lizelle who lives in Hitler's birthplace. She develops a love affair with books and words and learns to read with the help of her foster father. Eventually, she's stealing books wherever there are books to be found. What is interesting about this novel is it is narrated by Death, who is very compassionate in the most horrific times in recent history. If you enjoy reading historical novels like I do now, this book is right up your alley. This is my absolute favorite book. I love this so much. It's incredible. It's such heartwarming yet heartbreaking. I highly recommend The Book Thief. By the way, I got this book from Mollie Bookstore in Taipei. I'm so glad that I picked it up. Mollie sells used books. Well, needless to say, it's a lot cheaper. Okay, so It's a lot cheaper than brand new books, but more importantly, they have a large number of English books, classic, contemporary literature, self-help, and what have you. Later in this video, I'm taking along with me as I go book shopping at Mollie.